Right, I want you to treat me as a pupil at the partly trained stage, yeah? I've had a few lessons with another instructor. I've never met you before, yeah?
Okay.
So you're filling in for my instructor who can't make it today. So I want you to treat me as a pupil at the partly trained stage. You said today he was going to teach me how to reverse around a corner either to the left or to the right.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yep.
So you okay with the word picture?
Yeah, sure.
So what level am I?
Partly trained.
And subject?
Reversing round the corner left or right.
Yeah, and for this phase you can call me Tony, yeah?
Hey, Tony. My name's Dave.
Hi Dave, nice
Great.
to meet you.
Great to meet you too. Fred apologises he can't make it today.
Yeah.
He's asked me to step in because I've got the same car as him.
Alright.
So, are you happy with all the controls?
Yeah.
Good. Okay. He said today he's asked me to teach you reversing around the corner, to the left or to the right.
That's what he said, yeah.
Yeah. Have you done any reversing before?
I've done a bit of reversing along.
On a straight line?
Yeah.
Oh, right, okay. How did you control the speed when you was doing that?
No, he had me coordinating all them pedals, I think he called it.
Right, good. Okay. And where was you looking?
All around, looking behind me quite a bit.
Good. Why do you think that's so important?
He didn't really say much about it, really.
Okay. Okay. Can you think of any reason why it's really important to look around all the time whilst we're reversing?
Same as driving forward, isn't it?
Yeah, but when we're going backwards, we can see less, can't we? So we're looking out in particular for children, pedestrians, other vehicles coming towards us. So it's got to be good all-round observation. It's got to be effective
Yeah,
observations.
don't dwell on that too much,
Okay.
Because don't forget you are going to give a briefing.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, there is one question missing there, haven't when I was doing that straight line reversing.
Yeah, how did you control the speed?
Yeah.
So what did you do with the clutch?
Did I pick up
Oh, did you pick up a reference point when you was doing the straight line reversing?
what kind of reference point?
Out the back window, somewhere to keep you in line with the curb?
Oh yeah, he called it a straight line reversing point.
Okay. Well,
yeah, I picked up one of them. Yeah.
right, okay, good. And did you find that okay? Did you manage it okay?
Yeah, I think it cuts in about halfway along that wiper.
Good. Okay. Well, we're going to be using that as well today.
All right.
Okay. So
Yeah.
you've got some of the skills that we're going to need today.
Yeah.
And you've done the reversing before. Shall we set ourselves up
Yeah.
and we'll move on and we'll find a corner that's suitable to reverse around.
Yep.
Good. Just before we start, Tony, can you tell me what you can see out that centre mirror?
I can frame the whole back window. I can see a bit of my head is trying to be yours.
Fantastic. And what about your right door mirror?
I can see the front door handle in the bottom of the mirror.
Okay.
I can see the road horizon and a bit of sky.
Brilliant. And what about the left door mirror?
Pretty much the same.
Fantastic. Okay, so we're going to move on. We're going to find a suitable place to reverse around the corner. You move on when you're ready, Tony.
And turning right.
And we're going to be turning right, please, Tony. So when you pulled away there, Tony, just notice that you was shuffling the steering wheel.
Yeah.
Have you done some emerging before, some approaching junctions?
I've done a bit last week, yeah.
Yeah. How did you do the steering when you was going around the corners?
I was shuffling it, I think. Do I have to give way to oncoming traffic?
You
here?
do, well done.
I haven't done many of these.
Oh, okay. You've done well there. Just nice. Try and use wider turns if you can.
Wider?
Wider turns, big wide turns, so the right hand up to the top.
You mean go wider in the road?
No, just on the steering wheel. So if you're turning right, if you bring your right hand up and hold the steering wheel at the top and then bring all the way around, meet at the bottom with the left hand, and then you can push up with the left and meet at the top. So we use big wide turns, and it's going to be quite important that when we're doing the reverse round the corner. I did notice that your clutch control was very good.
Yes, that's very good. Yeah.
Good. Doing well. Have you been told, or do you know what we call the steering, the method of steering?
Sorry?
Do you know what we call the method of steering? The way we do it? It's called the pull. Not familiar with it? No?
Oh, I don't think you mentioned it on my first lesson, yeah. Pull push.
Pull push. So it's quite important that we do that. That we use the big wide turns, which makes it a lot smoother.
Wide turns?
Yeah, wide turns. Big wide turns of the steering wheel.
You mean you want me to go wide round corners?
Not wide around the corners, just big turns with the steering wheel, big chunks of that wheel.
And turning right.
We're going to be turning right, please, Tony.
Sorry, can I change your mind? I'm going to go straight on.
Straight on. Miserable day, isn't it?
We're going to turn right where the bollard is.
Tony, we're going to be turning right where the bollard is, please. So just remind me how you're going to use the steering wheel this time.
Left hand up.
Right hand up.
Oh,
Right hand up, Tony. Good. So if you're turning right, we bring the right hand up. Yeah, that's a lot better. Well done. So when you're releasing the steering, you'd meet at the top with the left hand and you pull back around with the left.
And turning right.
And we're going to be turning right, please, Tony. That's a nice wide turn.
Left hand up.
Right hand up, Tony.
Oh, right hand.
Good. So it's important.
And
that
then left hand up.
and then left hand up. Yeah, well done. That's good. So if you're turning right, it's important we use the right hand. If you're turning left, we start with the left hand because it's the pull push method.
You get me to stop on the left. It's just
And if you can find a place to stop on the left,
just past this car.
just past this car. You get a chance to practice your straight line reversing it, Tony.
Don't worry about that.
Oh, right,
Right,
okay.
I think.
Just very quickly out of roll.
Yeah.
I
Sorry?
struggle there explaining how to.
Yeah. You don't find. Right, so it's going to be a left hand reverse into that road up.
Yep.
There, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Right, Tony. We've found a suitable-ish spot, and we're gonna practice a left reverse.
Yeah.
So, excuse me. I'm just gonna show you a little diagram, just to make it a little bit easier for us. So, here's our scenario. This is where we'd be parked at the moment. And what we're going to do, when it's suitable, when it's safe, we're going to pull away and we're going to look into the new road. It's very important we look into the new road, Tony.
Yeah.
Because we're looking for pedestrians, we're looking for parked vehicles, any other obstructions that might be in the road, especially children, because they're quite vulnerable. We're going to pull up on the left. It's going to be difficult. Ideally, it would be about a couple of car lengths away from the junction. And we want to be about a drain's width away from the curb when we stop. So again, you've been doing your moving off and stopping. Did you pick up a reference point when you did that for stopping?
Yeah, I know what a drain's with.
Right, yeah, fantastic. And we're going to stop. Excuse me. We're going to apply the handbrake. Now, if you look at the road up ahead, we're on a slight hill, aren't we? So we're going to be using gravity today as we're coming down and around the corner. So we're going to be using the clutch very, very low. Very low. Ideally, we'd have a biting point and set the gas so that we've got a little lively hum. But today, because we're on a hill, we're going to keep the clutch lower. Otherwise, the car's going to speed up. We're going to select reverse. It's very important we do select reverse. Otherwise we're going to be looking in the wrong direction. We're going to be looking backwards and going forwards. We're going to come back old man's walking pace until we reach a little reference point that I'll give you, and we call that the point of turn. And it's at the point where the straight curb comes into the bendy curb. We're going to have a good look around. We're going to use all-round observations. We're looking for especially bikes, motorbikes, and as we're coming around we're going to be looking for pedestrians all the time, constantly. We're going to keep the feet very low and very still. We're going to steer smoothly to the left, and I'm going to help you with a reference point. And we're going to come around the corner, keeping the reference point quite close to the curb, and we're going to reverse about 3 car lengths back, around about 10 metres from the junction. It's very important that we reverse this far back so that other vehicles can come past us and take up their position to turn left or right. And if any vehicles are coming around this corner, if it's a wide vehicle,
when I come back, I don't know when I'm close enough.
we're gonna straighten the wheels up, and you're gonna pick up the reference point that you've already got for your straight line reverse.
Oh, that one I got last week. Oh, right. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So can you do this anywhere then?
There's some places where you can't do it. You mustn't reverse into a no entry sign, so it's a one-way road, and you mustn't reverse out onto a main road either. So this would be the main road, the major road. This would be the minor road. You mustn't reverse out onto the main road. It's an offence to do that. It's very dangerous.
So what's the main ingredients I need for this then?
So we need close clutch control. So you're going to keep it very, very low. And once you keep it there, you're going to lock your feet in place.
Control, yeah.
Yeah. So you're going to use very
What's the
little
others?
and nice smooth steering. Do you remember those wide turns that we spoke about? So this is going to be left hand up and bringing the steering around with the left hand. And the main thing is observations.
Oh.
Okay.
So just out of roll, we're looking for control,
Yeah.
reasonable accuracy,
Mhm.
and observations. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So shall I drive past
Shall
it?
we give it a go? So, remember what I said about that close clutch control? That's good. And then we're going to look into the road, Tony. Look left. It's very important we look left. Can you see any obstructions? Any pedestrians?
No. Trains.
Fantastic. And good. Okay. What we're going to do, Tony, we're going to prepare ourselves. We're going to use the POM routine. You familiar with that? So prepare first.
So if anybody turns into this road,
Oh, yes.
I stop straight away. Yeah.
Right, we need to put a bubble around the car. If you look up ahead, can you see this first lamppost?
Yeah.
And then if you look past, there's another lamppost on the right, opposite the parked car.
Yeah.
We're going to use that. If any vehicles come within that distance, we're going to stop the car. It doesn't matter where we are, we're going to stop. And if you look backwards, can you see the silver car behind us? The one that we was parked in front of earlier?
Yeah.
Again, if any vehicles come within that distance, we're going to stop the car.
Right.
And if you look up into the road that we're turning into,
Yeah.
again, round about the same distance, if any vehicles get within that bubble, we're going to stop.
Oh.
For pedestrians, we use a smaller bubble. So the silver car,
Yeah.
again, just imagine a bubble around the car. If any
Oh.
pedestrians get within that bubble,
Yeah.
we need to stop. Okay? Do you think of any reason why?
Don't hit him, no.
No, of course. Okay. What we need to do, Tony, it's a bit difficult today with it being raining. Can you see your door handle?
What, the front to the back?
Can you see the front door handle?
I can, yeah.
Right, there's a gap between the door handle and the curb. Ideally, what we want to do is keep that same gap all the way around. So we're going to control that by the steering. If we go too close to the curb, we need to go away. Effectively, when we're reversing, the back of the car becomes the front of the car, so you're steering the direction that you need the car to go. So if the handle gets closer to the curb, we're going to steer slightly to the right. If the handle gets too close to the curb, if it gets too far away from the curb, we're going to steer to the left.
Oh.
Okay, so we need that nice tight clutch control. Again, because we're on a hill, probably here we're probably not even going to need a biting point, because if we do, the car's going to move too fast. We need to use old man walking pace only. Okay, so when you've got those feet still, I want you to lock them in place.
Should I get ready?
Get yourself ready, please. So which gear are we going to go in?
At reverse.
Sorry, that's fourth. Why is it important that we make sure we get reverse?
Forwards and reverse.
So reverse is over to you. Keep it pressed over. Go back into neutral, Tony. Press it over to you and keep it there. Tony, it's very important that we select reverse gear, because if we don't,
I
we're
am
going to be...
selecting.
Go back into neutral for me, please.
If we don't what?
If you don't find reverse and you're looking backwards, you're going to end up going forwards. So you're going to
Oh,
be...
right.
It's important that
I
we're in...
remember think for a minute.
Adam?
Oh, I remember now, yeah.
That's good. Well done. That's good. So, we're going to keep the clutch nice and low.
Nice and low.
Nice and low. We're probably going to need the brake as well.
What do you mean nice and low? Do you mean lowish, highish, or keep it all the way down?
Keep
or
it
bring
all,
it all the way up.
Yeah, keep it all the way down for the time
Oh,
being.
right,
And just like, I'm not sure whether you'd need gas or foot on the brake here with us being on a hill.
What do you think?
Or foot on the brake, I think.
So you want me to, what do you want me to do?
Yeah, press the brake down for
I'll
me,
press
please,
brake.
Tony. Right, so we need to look around. We're going to start off over your right shoulder, please, Tony.
Yeah.
You need to look over your shoulder, in between the head
Yeah.
restraint and the door pillar.
I can see everything in these mirrors.
We have blind spots as well, don't we, Tony? So it's very important that we check those
Not
blind
all these
spots.
mirrors we haven't. I can
We
see
certainly
everything.
do. Sonny, if you look over your over your right shoulder, please, through the head restraint and the door pillar, all the way around. Tell me what you can see.
I can see that those two wide doors over there.
Good, that's fine. So that's your blind spot. Can you see those two white doors in the mirrors?
No.
No. So so the mirrors don't cover everything, do they? We have blind spots.
Oh, right.
And again, it's really important that we use all-round effective observations. So we're going to start off over your right shoulder through the door pillar and the head restraint. Do that for me now, please, Tony. Can you see anything there that's going to stop us from moving?
No.
And then look in your right door mirror. Anything there?
No.
Look up ahead. Anything there?
No.
And in your left door mirror.
No.
And then through the back window on the left, Tony, which is your blind spot. It's very important you check your blind spots, Tony, because it's the area that your mirrors don't
No,
cover.
there's nothing there.
So check your blind spot for me, Tony.
No, there's
Through the
nothing there.
side window, all the way around.
Yeah.
Oh, that's better,
No, there's
Tony.
nothing there.
And then you can release the handbrake, keeping those feet still. Release the handbrake all the way down, Tony.
It is.
You might see a red light on the dashboard. Can you see that?
Yeah.
That shows you the handbrake's on. And it's very important the handbrake's off, otherwise the clutch is going to work against the handbrake and you can burn your clutch out. So all the way down?
Easy.
That's good. So what we're going to do, Tony, you're going to very, very gently, thickness of a pound coin, ease off the brake, pound coin at a time. Keep the clutch down, Tony. Clutch down all the way. Clutch down all the way, Tony. It's very important, otherwise the car's going to shoot backwards. And we don't want the clutch fighting against the brake.
All right.
So if you ease off the brake,
Yeah.
until the car starts
Yeah.
rolling. So we're starting to move, so that's good. Looking over
Yeah.
your left shoulder, please, Tony. Left shoulder. Keep the car moving and look all the way around.
All the way
All
around.
the way around, Tony. All the way around.
Is it okay to stop to look all the way around?
You can keep on moving.
Yeah. I'm not very good at multitasking. Would it be okay if I just pause when I
Of
look
course it
around?
is, yeah. Of course it is. All the way around. That's good.
That's okay.
Well done. Just
One
one
more
more.
safety bubble, look.
That's good. Well done. So this car's in your safety bubble, and we have to stop. We need to do those all-round observations again.
I did.
So keep on moving, Tony. This is good. Keep on looking around over your right shoulder as well,
Oh,
please.
my door handle is,
Are you at what we call the point of turn?
yeah.
Good. So stop the car. Keep your feet still for me, please, Tony. Tony, that's the wrong way. Stop the car. So what we've done there, we've steered the wrong way. We're going around the left corner, so you'd steer to the left.
And when you're going backwards, you steer the opposite way.
But if you remember what I said, the front of the car becomes the back of the car. So you need to
I
steer
didn't
in
know
the
that.
Yeah. The front of the car becomes the back of the car when you're reversing. So we need to steer in the direction that we're going into. So you've actually gone the wrong way there. So what we need to do, we need to start off over your right shoulder again. Anything there?
No.
Can you right door mirror up ahead, look to the left, through your blind spot, that's good. And then get the car moving very slow. So you're going to ease off
Oh,
half the
car
thickness of a
coming in.
pound coin.
Oh, he's turning off.
Half the thickness of a pound coin, Tony, and turn to the left. Keep that clutch nice and low.
Can I straighten it up now?
You can.
While I'm here.
No, the car needs to be moving, otherwise it's called dry steering. It can damage your tyres and the steering
It's
mechanism.
raining today. How can it be dry?
That's what it's called. You've got rubber and tarmac, soft compound onto hard. It's going to wear away and damage the tyres. You don't want to be spending money on your new tyres. So let's do those observations again. So on the right shoulder, all the way around the car. Start the car moving. Keep turning to the left. Keep turning. So now hold it there. So
Oh, did you say hold it there?
you're steering. So look at your door. Look at your door handle. Do you need to stay more to the left?
If you want me to keep the door handle in
Yes,
the same
please.
place, yeah?
Do that for me. Good. And then looking around.
Can I stop to do this?
You can do, yeah. Look over your right shoulder.
It's all clear,
Look
yeah?
all the way around. Look over your left shoulder. Through the
Alright.
blind spot. Good. And now look at your door handle. Good.
Oh, looks like the door handle's getting a bit close.
So I'd start turning to the right. Keep turning. Keep the car moving now while you're turning. That should be enough. Keep on looking around, please, Tony.
Oh, I thought you were looking.
I'm not going to look for you. And then look over your left shoulder. Anything there?
Like what?
Any vehicles coming or any pedestrians in our safety bubble?
Oh, no.
Just remind me what you'd do if there was.
Stop.
And why is that important, Tony?
I hit him.
Yeah, good, well done. This is good. Keeping that door handle. And your clutch control's very, very good. And your steering as well.
Do I need to steer more to keep the door handle in the same place?
Are we getting a bit close to the curb there? Okay, let's see it. You need to stay to the right, Tony. Keep the car moving if you can. Try and keep that gap there. If you need to go towards the curb, we turn left. So looking around all the time, Tony. Don't keep staring in the mirror. You can only glance in the mirror. We need to be making all-round observations effectively.
I'll let you look, shall I?
You keep on looking. That's very good. Now you can ease off that brake, Tony. Just lift off it gently, keeping that clutch down. And now you can bring your clutch up just to the biting point if you need to.
Do I need to?
Not whilst you're on the brake. That's really good. Well done. Come off the brake.
What am I looking for now?
We're looking for your straight line reversing reference.
Oh, it's
point
there.
now. Oh, good. So we need to get the car moving and straighten the wheels up, but do it while the car's moving. That's good. Hold it there. Well done. That's really good. Keep on looking around, please, Tony. Over your shoulders. Well done.
Well, I hear cars coming. Why not to keep looking?
Because anything could run out. A little child could run out
Oh,
of a
right.
driveway, or
So,
a car could pull out of a driveway. It's very important we keep on looking all the way around.
can I go a bit
Doing
faster now
great.
and get it finished?
No,
with?
keep it the same speed, Tony. Keep looking around all over. What do you think could happen if you went a little bit faster?
Get it over and done with quicker.
We could lose control as well, couldn't we? Again, if the child runs out.
Oh, I
so-
got too close. I'm going to hit the curb.
So keep the car moving and turn away from the curb.
I can't. I'm too close. I'll go around and start again, shall I?
Right, just stop there. Put your handbrake on for me. Go into neutral. Right, we wouldn't need to go back to the beginning. Can you imagine if you was driving into your driveway and you ended up getting a little bit close? If you was reversing into your driveway and you got a little bit close, you wouldn't come all the way out and start again, would you? What you'd do is you'd shunt forward a little bit and then you'd continue backwards.
Is that what I'll do? Shunt?
Yeah, what we can do, we can creep forward at the same speed, but hold it there. Before we move off, again, we have to take effective
Oh, I
observations.
was
We have
going to,
we
yeah.
have-
Yeah,
Good, well
I
done.
have moved off before, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, it's all clear.
well done.
What do I do with the steering?
So you need to stay slightly away from the curb, but not while the car's not moving.
Away from the curb.
Stay to the right. That's good. Now come stay back to me. Hold it there. And straighten the wheels up. Hold
Oh,
it
it's
there.
straight now.
Well done. Handbrake on, back into reverse.
Do I need a handbrake?
You don't need your handbrake if you don't want to. That's good. So because we're reversing, Tony, it's which observations are we going to use?
Oh, all round, yeah.
Yeah, well done. That's good, well done. Keep those nice and slow, Tony. That's good. Keep on looking around. Well done. Just remind me why it's important to
fine.
look around.
Right? Oh, pedestrians.
Good. You did great there.
How'd that feel?
Yeah, tough. Good, but it's tough.
Yeah, you could have killed off a little bit of debris from the way here, couldn't you?
Actually,
Yeah?
on the move.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I have to remind you there about where I could do these and where I couldn't.
You did.
Yeah. On the brief, try and get in what we're looking from this manoeuvre is control, observations, and reasonable accuracy, yeah?
Okay.
I thought you were going to get a little bit confused. And with the clutch.
Do you know what? Because I'm used to a diesel.
What's that going to do?
You don't really need any gas, do you, when you're doing it?
No, I'm not talking about gas, I'm talking about the clutch.
Mm.
Gravity?
Yeah, skip the clutch all the way down.
You know, gravity's in your favour. Yeah?
Okay.
You done right by telling me to put my foot on the brake and press it. And that was well controlled. Ease off thickness of pound quantity, feel the car moving. A lot of people say just cover the brake. Before I know it, I've gone past the corner, yeah?
Yeah. Good.
Any questions on that?
No, it was good. Enjoyed it. It was tough.
Yeah?
Enjoyed it.
Yeah, what's your wording with the steering?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Right. How do we word that?
What kind of words were you using?
Big wide turns.
Would you understand that as a learner?
I'm not sure.
What's a better way of explaining it?
Hand up to 12 o'clock, pull all the way down.
Yeah, if you're going right hand up is 12 o'clock, yeah?
Right.
Yeah? Yeah.
So right hand up to 12 o'clock, pull all the way down to the bottom. Right. Okay.
Yeah, and people wouldn't understand big wide turns.
Yeah, that got me a little bit flustered because you weren't responding to it, and I thought,
Well, there was no way I could respond to that.
no,
could I?
yeah, I understand. That's fine.
I'm actually looking at it from a pupil's point of view. When I
Sure.
go into roll,
Yeah.
we've agreed to roll. Yeah, I just like you to remember that at the level I'm at, coming up to that crossroads would have been nice if you just said to me, "Are you okay with dealing with this?" Yeah.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah.
Right, oh, yeah, I wouldn't have thought
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. Don't assume too much.
Okay. So at partly trained, I'm all right to touch on the
Yeah.
on off. All right,
Yeah.
okay.
There's no harm asking, "Are you okay with dealing with the roundabout ahead? Are you okay with dealing with the crossroads?"
All right, okay.
Yeah. Yeah. It means you're not assuming too much. You know.
Right, okay.
You're not taking it for granted. Yeah.
So that's only on partly trained, though, isn't it?
Yeah, because to do this manoeuvre today, or to do anything on the partly trained side, I've had many lessons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Make sense?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, you done well there when I said to you, "Shall I go all the way around again?" Don't need to. If I was taking my driving test, the examiner would leave it up to me if I got too close to the curb. The only clue they might give you is just do what you do as if you're your instructor, yeah?
Right, yeah. Do you know when you got too close to the curb? I couldn't see it. What I didn't want to do was be reaching over, blocking your view. So I'm to expect that getting too close or too wide.
Well, I got too close to the
Yeah.
end just there on purpose, yeah?
Yeah, I know you did.
Because obviously that is something you want to do with your pupils.
Of course.
It's actually, even if they're very accurate with all the reverse around the corners, or Parnell Park or the Bay Park, is actually get them to get a bit out of shape
Yeah, to show them how to
on
get out of
purpose,
it.
yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Because it may well happen due to nerves on the day of the test.
Yeah.
And although they will get a driver fault for having to do a shunt, it's better than going up on that curb and
Course,
failing,
yeah.
you know?
How many times can they shunt forward on the test?
Well, you got to take it within reason, haven't you?
Yeah. So it's not like a golden rule. You can only go forward once.
The examiner on a driving test has got time constraints, isn't he?
Right.
If they're shutting backwards and forwards and not getting anywhere, the examiner's going to have no choice but to say, "Driver, I'm ready, thank you very much." Yeah, within reason, yeah.
Okay.
And the examiners are reasonable people. They'll actually sit there and allow it to run a bit.
Right. Okay. On part 3 with this, would I be expected to ask you if you wanted to try it again, and then ask you how much help would you want on it?
Yeah, exactly.
Good.
Yeah,
Right. Okay. Yeah, I thought so.
and that's always a good way of putting it. How much help do you want from me?
Right.
Yeah.
Good. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'll give that a pause.